I'm Command Sergeant Major Joseph Layton from the 721st Troop Command. So my job as a Command Sergeant Major is to assist the battalion commander on all enlisted affairs within the battalion. I'm responsible for the morale that goes on with the units, and also I'm there to assist the commander in any command influence. Our overall mission here in DC is to provide security at the Capitol. So we have soldiers along the fence line providing security for the Capitol to assist the Capitol Police. I think as the soldiers go through their days here in Washington, D.C., they're going to gain a sense of pride in what the National Guard is all about, and the ability to serve your state and also go into Washington, D.C. and actually assist D.C. in the efforts that are going on here today. I feel a sense of pride here in D.C., and as I walk around and I talk to the soldiers, I think the soldiers feel a great deal of pride that they're doing a mission that is actually beneficial to the citizens that live here in Washington, D.C. I would just like to say that I'm very proud of the soldiers that have come out here and taken on this mission. That a few days ago, they were at their jobs or they were attending classes, and they got the call that they were needed in D.C., and they stopped everything and left their families to support D.C. and their efforts.
The National Guard had been planning and preparing to support the inauguration, as they've done years and years and years. The National Guard is here for every president, and we're prepared to do what we need to do in order to support the citizens of our nation.
Carry on!
The Russell Building in front of Chris Coons' office, Senator Chris Coons' office.
I love being a Korean American, and I love both cultures. Specialist Jun Hyun Cho, 262 Co, Delaware National Guard. I'm from Barrett, Delaware, but I was born in Busan, South Korea. So I did kindergarten and a little bit of first grade in South Korea, and then my parents flew over to Barrett, Delaware. He actually came here on a student visa, and he worked during the day and then would go study English at night just so we could keep the visa and be here legally. I've always been interested in the military my whole entire life, because in South Korea it's mandatory service that you have to do, but here it's optional. But I've always wanted to do it because my parents always pushed for it. My dad is always telling Army stories, and my brothers joined when I was in high school, middle school and high school, so I wanted to join and follow in their footsteps. I get my citizenship on January the 13th, which is this Wednesday. I'm excited because there's a lot of doors opening. I can finally get contracted for ROTC. In the civilian life, since I wanted to go to college, I didn't have a lot of opportunities for scholarships because they would put like you need to be a United States citizen as well.
Specialist Cho got the call to the unit was being activated, and he really wanted to take part in this operation, despite the fact that on the 13th he is receiving citizenship, and the fact that he's a full-time college student with the University of Delaware. So that just speaks loads to his commitment to the Delaware National Guard and the military.
I woke up to a phone call from Sergeant Reed, and he asked if I could come down to DC. Came back down the next day, and we left early in the morning. Thank you to my parents for taking the chance and flying over here to give their children a better life. To all my friends out there, I just want to say thank you, because It's hard being an immigrant, and they just treated me like family, so that was pretty good.
That I will bear arms.
That I will bear arms.
On behalf of the United States.
On behalf of the United States.
When I think about the challenge of vaccinating or delivering over 1 million doses to Delawareans to protect them, it doesn't take long for you to realize that you're going to have to move a lot of people through quickly. And so we're working on trying out different ways of doing that. We've used our motor vehicle locations very effectively. We were left with thousands of doses that weren't getting into people's arms. And so I asked my team to develop what we're calling a sprint.
So far, so we were supposed to start at 10. We were set up around 9:30 and started early with a little line out the door. We've gone through probably about 60 people so far. Great conversation with the community. I think they're excited that the end is in sight. Hopefully, the pandemic, hopefully lowering the risk every time we get somebody a shot. We've had several large-sized pods that Division of Public Health has supported over the last week. We feel like we're slowly coming out of 1A, which is those frontline healthcare workers, and ready to do 65 and older. So today we reached out to several community groups across Wilmington to see if we could get a few hundred members from the groups in here to get vaccinated. Only prerequisite was that they were over the age of 65. Kind of as a soft launch, something to do special in Wilmington and kick it off here. We have the Delaware National Guard, Newcastle County paramedics, as well as St. Francis EMS here to assist us today. Looking to do somewhere between 500 and 600 people, hopefully over the next few hours.
We're also going to have you sit over there for 15 minutes, but if you notice anything like that over the next few days, go see your doctor, okay?
Yes.
Okay, your shot's going to go right up here, okay?
Once they get their shot, they're going to get a vaccine record card. This is the golden ticket to get their second shot. Okay, so stress that to them. Don't lose this, don't misplace this.
This is the second most important thing I'm going to give you. This one shows that you got it.
The goal is to get as many people in Delaware vaccinated as possible. We know we got to do it twice, so that's 1 million doses delivered. The Guard's an exceptional partner. Every time as governor, I've called on the Guard, they've responded, they're there at the ready.
Yeah, all I know is win, that's for sure. Playing to the whistle go for broke. All I know is win, that's for certain. Playing hard till they call close curtains. All I know is win. 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 All I know is yeah. Game time, really hang time, silly, cold blood, my veins chilly, my play, y'all call thrilling, I just got that feeling it's time to win, again and again, you and a friend, all of y'all get it, we breaking them in, split up the beat like it's revenue, I ain't no player, you never know, wanna be, let's need a better crew, excuse me, I'm about to go federal, my partners is with it, we fully committed, and we at the top got a better view, just give me the ball, I'll run through them all, we taking our place at the pedestal.
Good day, Delaware National Guard. I'm Brigadier General Carl Danberg, your new Assistant Adjutant General for the Delaware Army National Guard. I want to personally thank you for taking the time out of your drill weekend. For many of you, this is our first introduction. I look forward to meeting with each and every one of you in the near future. In the meantime, though, I want to introduce you to my command safety philosophy. The Delaware National Guard is to provide a ready and capable force to fulfill our state and national missions. If our soldiers are unavailable or untrained due to injuries, if our equipment is unavailable due to damages sustained in training, we are neither ready nor capable. We must be fully committed to ensuring the safety and occupational health of our members. I fully concur with the TAG's philosophy that this is a chain of command responsibility, which requires everyone at all levels of the chain of command to be truly involved. Readiness is our top priority. Healthy, available, and trained soldiers are the linchpin to readiness. Therefore, we must focus our efforts and challenge reckless behavior. I appreciate your patriotic leadership. You have directly contributed to our readiness by exemplifying excellence in safety and occupational health. Thank you.
Thank you, General Danberg, for your introduction and support of the safety program. I am CW3 Chris Slicer, the full-time State Safety Manager. In conjunction with Lieutenant Colonel Hareholt, our M-Day State Safety Officer, and the Safety Occupational Health staff, we have modified this year's State Safety and Occupational Health Conference on Teams due to COVID. There have been many downsides to COVID, but one of the upsides is that our mishaps have been cut in half for the past year for the Delaware Army National Guard, mostly because our training and missions have been modified, delayed, or completely canceled. This leads into our yearly safety focus, which is given to our office by the ATAG and Chair of the State Safety Council. This year, the focus will be complacency. How appropriate based on the year we have had. The Safety Office developed a slogan for the year that fits with the military. Complacency, safety's worst enemy. Complacency occurs when you've been doing something one way for so long without incident that you assume there can never be an incident. The only way to fight and fix complacency is constant vigilance, reminders, signs, and one of the very most important, oversight. We as leaders must use the crawl, walk, run method and fight complacency as we return to a somewhat normal operations over the next year. Every year at the State Safety Conference, we recognize our organizations and personnel that have made significant contributions to the safety program. This year, since we weren't able to have everyone there in person, we wanted to get the message out to the force. The following awards are presented this year, and they are: the Certificate of Merit is presented to units that have achieved 12 months without any recordable accidents, Class A through D. These units have also met administrative requirements and maintain an active safety awareness program. The Certificates of Merit is awarded for the FY20 period to 721st Troop Command, 72nd Troop Command, 287th Army Band, 31st CST, JFHQ Headquarters Detachment, 150th Engineer Company, Recruiting and Retention, 1049th Transportation Company, HHC 261st Signal, 262 Component Repair Company, 201st Engineer Detachment, 153rd MP Company, Det 7 Operational Support Airlift Command, 193rd RTI, Det 1 Company, Charlie Company, 1st Battalion, 126th Aviation and Supporting Detachments, Alpha Company, 3rd 238th GSAB and Supporting Detachments, JFHQ Medical Detachment. Congratulations to all. The DRNG Facility Safety Award goes to units that have current documentation of administrative safety and health requirements. All supervisors are trained on OSHA standards. All employees receive their required annual safety training. No lost workday accidents based on the number of employees. The Facility Safety Award is awarded for the FY20 period to the Army Aviation Support Facility and Field Maintenance Shop 3. Congratulations. The DEARNG Facility of Excellence Award was developed to recognize facilities who are recipients of the Facility Safety Award for 5 or more consecutive years. The Facility of Excellence Award is awarded for FY22 CSMS for 11 consecutive years, Field Maintenance Shop number 1 for 13 consecutive years, Field Maintenance Shop number 4 for 14 consecutive years, Field Maintenance Shop Bethany Beach for 17 consecutive years, Facilities Maintenance Shop River Road for 17 consecutive years, and USPF&O for 19 consecutive years. Congratulations. The DEARNG Superior Facility Safety Award was developed for special recognitions of locations that have received the Facility Safety Award for 20 or more consecutive years. As with last year, the award goes to a shop that has sustained safety program excellence over a record 28 consecutive years. FMS 5, wow, what an accomplishment. Next up is the Aviation Awards. The Award of Accomplishment for aviation units that experienced no Class A, B, or C accidents over 12 consecutive months. Det 1 Charlie Company, 1st Battalion, 126th Aviation, supporting detachments, and Alpha Company, 3rd 238 GSAB, and supporting detachments. Award of Excellence Aviation units that experienced no Class A, B, or C accidents over 36 consecutive months. Det 7 OSA receives the Award of Excellence for FY15 through 20. Congratulations to all units and facilities. Keep up the great work and let's keep our people and equipment safe so we can complete the mission. The NGB safety slogan is the route to readiness. Learn from the past and train for the future. Stay safe out there.